Stop the car.
What? What?
Stop! Go, reverse!
What is happening?
Welcome back to Fame Dynasty. Today we're counting down the top 10 best Netflix movies you need to watch right now in 2025. Let's jump right in. Number 10, The Killer. Starting off at number 10 is The Killer, David Fincher's ice-cold masterpiece about professionalism, obsession, and the lies we tell ourselves. Michael Fassbender plays an unnamed assassin whose meticulous routine is shattered when a job goes wrong. What follows is his methodical quest for revenge, narrated by his internal monologue justifying every action, while reality contradicts his self-image. This is Fincher at his most precise and deliberate. Every frame is perfectly composed, and the pacing is hypnotic. Fassbender is brilliant in a mostly internal performance, creating a darkly comic portrait of self-deception. What makes The Killer special is its deconstruction of the cool assassin archetype. This isn't John Wick. This is a middle-aged man whose body is failing and whose professionalism is really just ego and stubbornness. The action sequences are brutal and efficient with no flashy choreography. Currently rated 6.9 on IMDb, The Killer is a masterclass in filmmaking, methodical, intelligent, and darkly funny. Number 9, Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery. At number 9, we have Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, a brilliantly crafted whodunit that might be even better than the original. Daniel Craig returns as Detective Benoit Blanc, investigating a murder during a billionaire's private island getaway. The ensemble cast, including Edward Norton, Janelle Monáe, and Catherine Hahn, plays tech world elites whose secrets begin unraveling. Rian Johnson's script is masterfully constructed, layering clues and misdirections while satirizing tech bro culture. The mystery is genuinely clever, with reveals that recontextualize everything while playing completely fair with the audience. Craig is having an absolute blast as Blanc, and the entire cast clearly enjoys themselves. What sets Glass Onion apart is its commentary on how we worship disruptors who are often just wealthy idiots surrounded by enablers. The production design is incredible, and the film balances laugh-out-loud comedy with genuine suspense. Currently rated 7.1 on IMDb, Glass Onion proves this franchise can sustain multiple brilliant entries. Number 8, The Adam Project.
Stop the car.
What? What?
Stop! Go, reverse!
Coming in at number 8 is The Adam Project, a sci-fi adventure that balances spectacular action with genuine heart. Ryan Reynolds plays Adam Reed, a time-traveling fighter pilot who crash lands in 2022 and teams up with his 12-year-old self to save the future. What could have been just another effects-driven blockbuster becomes a story about grief, fatherhood, and the person you become. Reynolds brings his signature charm but also shows vulnerability. Walker Scobell playing young Adam matches Reynolds' comedic timing beat for beat. Their chemistry makes the relationship feel authentic despite the sci-fi premise. What elevates The Adam Project is its emotional core. This is really about a man processing his father's death and the regrets he carries. Mark Ruffalo's scenes as Adam's father are genuinely moving. It's funny, exciting, and surprisingly touching, exactly what great family entertainment should be. Currently rated 6.7 on IMDb, The Adam Project proves blockbuster entertainment can have both spectacle and soul. Number 7, Uncut Gems. At number 7, we have Uncut Gems, a stress-inducing thriller that showcases Adam Sandler's dramatic talents in full force. Adam Sandler plays Howard Ratner, a New York jeweler and gambling addict who makes increasingly desperate bets to cover his debts. When he acquires a rare uncut opal, he sees his ticket to the big score, but every decision only digs him deeper. This is Anxiety the movie. The Safdie brothers create this relentless pace where Howard never stops moving, never stops scheming, never stops making things worse. The overlapping dialogue and pulsing soundtrack create an overwhelming sensory experience. Adam Sandler is absolutely incredible here. Howard is simultaneously charismatic and repulsive, pathetic and fascinating. It's a career-defining performance that proves Sandler's dramatic range. What makes Uncut Gems special is how it captures addiction, not just to gambling, but to the high of risk itself. The ending is unforgettable, shocking, inevitable, and darkly perfect. Currently rated 7.4 on IMDb, Uncut Gems is exhausting in the best way possible. Number 6, The Devil All the Time. Sliding into number 6 is The Devil All the Time, a Southern Gothic nightmare that weaves together multiple dark stories across 2 decades. Set in post-World War II Ohio and West Virginia, the film follows interconnected characters: a traumatized veteran, a corrupt preacher, a serial killer couple, and a young man trying to escape his violent legacy. Tom Holland, Robert Pattinson, and Bill Skarsgård lead an incredible ensemble cast. This is bleak, unflinching storytelling that examines how violence and religious fanaticism poison communities across generations. Pattinson is absolutely magnetic as a delusional preacher, while Tom Holland shows impressive range, moving far from his Spider-Man image. What makes this work is its exploration of how trauma perpetuates itself. These characters are caught in cycles they can't escape, shaped by violence they witnessed or experienced. The period detail is immaculate, creating a convincing portrait of rural America. Currently rated 7.1 on IMDb, The Devil All the Time refuses to look away from humanity's darkest impulses.
Number 5, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Breaking into the top 5 is The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, a Coen Brothers anthology that explores the American West through 6 distinct stories. Each vignette presents a different take on frontier life, from singing cowboys to hapless prospectors to traveling performers. The tonal shifts are dramatic, moving from absurdist comedy to stark tragedy. What makes this special is the Coen Brothers' mastery of storytelling. Each segment is perfectly crafted with its own rhythm while maintaining thematic coherence. Tim Blake Nelson singing Gunslinger is darkly hilarious, while later stories are genuinely moving. The cinematography is absolutely gorgeous. Every frame looks like a classic Western painting. The ensemble cast, including Liam Neeson, James Franco, and Tom Waits, brings authenticity to each segment. What unites these stories is their meditation on mortality and chance in the Old West. Life is cheap, death is random, and survival often depends on luck rather than virtue. Currently rated 7.2 on IMDb, this showcases the Coens at their most playful and profound. Number 4, All Quiet on the Western Front. At number 4, we have All Quiet on the Western Front, a devastating German anti-war masterpiece that won multiple Oscars. This adaptation follows young German soldier Paul Baldamer experiencing the brutal reality of World War I. What starts with patriotic enthusiasm becomes a nightmare of mud, blood, and senseless death. This is one of the most visceral, unflinching war films ever made. The trench warfare sequences are absolutely harrowing. The sound design alone is traumatizing. You feel the cold, the hunger, the exhaustion, and the ever-present terror. What set this version apart is its perspective. Seeing World War I through German eyes reminds us that soldiers on all sides were just young men fed into the meat grinder of nationalism. The film strips away any glory from war, showing only waste and tragedy. Currently rated 7.8 on IMDb and winner of 4 Academy Awards, including Best International Feature, All Quiet on the Western Front is essential viewing. Powerful, important, and absolutely unforgettable. Number 3, The Unforgivable. Taking the number 3 spot is The Unforgivable, a powerful drama that asks uncomfortable questions about redemption and forgiveness. Sandra Bullock plays Ruth Slater, a woman released from prison after serving 20 years for killing a sheriff. As she tries to rebuild her life and reconnect with her estranged younger sister, society refuses to let her past stay buried. This is Sandra Bullock like you've never seen her before. Raw, vulnerable, and absolutely fearless. Ruth isn't sympathetic in the traditional sense. She's prickly, damaged, and haunted by what she's done. What makes The Unforgivable compelling is its refusal to provide easy answers. It doesn't ask you to forgive Ruth, but forces you to confront what punishment means and whether people can truly change. The film explores how violence creates ripples across generations. The supporting cast is exceptional. Viola Davis, Vincent D'Onofrio, and John Bernthal bring depth to characters dealing with their own trauma. The sheriff's sons represent the other side of Ruth's crime, adding layers of complexity. Currently rated 7.1 on IMDb, The Unforgivable is a challenging, thought-provoking drama that stays with you long after the credits roll. Number Number 2, Dolomite Is My Name. At number 2, we have Dolomite Is My Name, a joyous celebration of creativity, persistence, in the power of believing in yourself. Eddie Murphy delivers his best performance in decades as Rudy Ray Moore, a struggling comedian who creates the outrageous character Dolomite and against all odds becomes a blaxploitation legend. This is Eddie Murphy unleashed, bringing both hilarious comedy and genuine heart to every scene. What makes this special is its pure love for the creative process. Rudy isn't the most talented filmmaker, but his passion is infectious. Watching him gather a ragtag crew and will his vision into existence is genuinely inspiring. Wesley Snipes is hilarious as a pretentious director, and Davine Randolph shines as Lady Reed. Everyone here is having the time of their lives, and that joy translates directly to the audience. Director Craig Brewer captures the gritty glamour of 1970s Los Angeles perfectly. The movie celebrates the DIY spirit of independent filmmaking, showing that determination and heart can overcome lack of resources. Beneath the Laughs is a genuinely moving story about never giving up on your dreams, no matter how old you are. Currently rated 7.2 on IMDb, Dolomite Is My Name is pure cinematic joy. At number 1, The King. And at number 1, we have The King, a historical epic that reimagines the rise of King Henry V with raw intensity. Timothée Chalamet plays Hal, a wayward prince who inherits the English throne and must navigate political intrigue, betrayal, and a looming war from France. This isn't your typical period drama. It strips away the pageantry to show the brutal reality of medieval power. Chalamet delivers a nuanced performance, showing Hal's transformation from reluctant heir to hardened king. The supporting cast is phenomenal. Robert Pattinson steals scenes as the eccentric French Dauphin, bringing dark humor to an otherwise serious film. Joel Edgerton co-wrote the script and plays Falstaff with weathered wisdom that grounds the entire story. The cinematography is stunning. Gray skies, candlelit chambers, and blood-soaked battlefields create this oppressive atmosphere that perfectly captures the weight of kingship. Currently rated 7.3 on IMDb, The King proves Netflix can deliver prestige historical epics that rival anything from traditional studios. And there you have it, the top 10 best Netflix movies to watch right now in 2025. From mind-bending thrillers to historical epics, from dark comedies to devastating war films, these movies showcase the incredible range of cinema available on Netflix. Which one are you adding to your watch list? Drop a comment and let me know. If you enjoyed this countdown, hit that like button, share it with your movie-loving friends, and subscribe to Fame Dynasty for more top 10s and movie deep dives. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.